Why the Nigerian Naira keeps losing value. The Nigerian Naira is the official currency of Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation and its largest economy. However, despite the country's economic strength, the Naira has been struggling with low value, meaning it takes more Naira to buy the same amount of goods and services compared to other currencies, especially the US dollar. This situation can have significant impacts on the Nigerian economy and the lives of its citizens. Let's delve deeper into why the Naira is facing these challenges. Ever wondered why a bag of groceries in Nigeria seems to cost more and more Naira each year? This is because the Naira is losing value compared to other currencies, especially the US dollar. This means you need more Naira to buy the same things, making everyday life more expensive. Let's explore the reasons behind this situation. Imagine currencies are like trading cards. Their value is determined by how much you'd be willing to trade one for another. This is where exchange rates come in. An exchange rate tells you how much of one currency you need to get 1 unit of another currency. For example, an exchange rate of 500 Naira to $1 means you'd need 500 Naira to buy something that costs $1. So, the exchange rate reflects the relative value of two currencies. If the exchange rate goes up, more Naira needed for $1, it means the Naira is losing value compared to the dollar. Conversely, if it goes down, fewer Naira needed for $1, the Naira is gaining value. Key factors contributing to the Naira's decline. Dependence on oil exports. Nigeria's economy relies heavily on exporting oil, which brings in a lot of US dollars. Think of oil as Nigeria's star trading card. But here's the catch. The value of that trading card isn't fixed. Global oil prices constantly fluctuate. When oil prices are high, Nigeria earns more dollars, increasing the demand for Naira to buy that oil. This high demand keeps the Naira's value strong. However, the problem comes when oil prices drop. Suddenly, Nigeria's star trading card isn't as valuable. Fewer dollars come in, and the demand for Naira to buy that oil falls. With less demand, the Naira's value weakens against the US dollar. This dependence on a single resource makes Nigeria vulnerable to the global oil market's ups and downs, ultimately affecting the value of the Naira. High inflation. Nigeria's economy relies heavily on exporting oil, which brings in a lot of US dollars. Think of oil as Nigeria's star trading card. But here's the catch. The value of that trading card isn't fixed. Global oil prices constantly fluctuate. When oil prices are high, Nigeria earns more dollars, increasing the demand for Naira to buy that oil. This high demand keeps the Naira's value strong. However, the problem comes when oil prices drop. Suddenly, Nigeria's star trading card isn't as valuable. Fewer dollars come in, and the demand for Naira to buy that oil falls. With less demand, the Naira's value weakens against the US dollar. This dependence on a single resource makes Nigeria vulnerable to the global oil market's ups and downs, ultimately affecting the value of the Naira. Multiple exchange rates. Unlike most countries with a single exchange rate, Nigeria has a multiple exchange rate system. This means there isn't one fixed rate for the Naira, but different rates for different types of transactions. Imagine you have several trading card versions of the Naira, each with a different value depending on what you're trying to buy. This system can be confusing and create uncertainty for businesses and individuals. It can also hinder economic activity in a few ways. Reduced transparency. The existence of multiple rates makes it difficult to accurately assess the true value of the Naira and plan business decisions effectively. Discourages foreign investment. The complexity of the system can deter foreign investors who find it challenging to navigate and predict exchange rate fluctuations. Arbitrage opportunities. People might try to exploit the differences in exchange rates for personal gain, creating inefficiencies in the market. While the government argues this system helps achieve specific economic goals, the presence of multiple exchange rates adds another layer of complexity to understanding the value of the Naira and its impact on the economy. When a country faces political turmoil or unrest, it creates an environment of uncertainty for investors. This can deter them from putting their money in, as they may be worried about potential disruptions or losses. This reduced foreign investment can then have a negative impact on the overall economy, potentially leading to a weakened Naira. Similarly, security concerns like crime or conflict can also create a climate of instability, making businesses and investors hesitant to operate in the country. This can ultimately hinder economic growth and potentially contribute to a decline in the Naira's value. It's crucial to remember that these factors are complex and interconnected, and their individual and combined effects on the Naira's value require ongoing analysis and nuanced understanding. The Nigerian government and central bank are aware of the challenges facing the Naira and are taking steps to address them. Here are some of their efforts. Diversifying the economy, reducing reliance on oil by promoting other sectors like agriculture and manufacturing could make Nigeria's economy less susceptible to oil price fluctuations. Controlling inflation, implementing policies to curb inflation, such as managing government spending and interest rate adjustments, can help stabilize the Naira's value. Unifying exchange rates, moving towards a single, more transparent exchange rate system could improve market efficiency and attract foreign investment. These efforts aim to create a more stable and predictable economic environment, ultimately strengthening the Naira's value. However, these solutions are complex and require a long-term commitment for lasting impact. The Nigerian Naira's low value is a complex issue with several contributing factors. Dependence on oil exports, reliance on a single resource makes Nigeria vulnerable to global oil price fluctuations, impacting the demand for Naira. High inflation. Inflation erodes the purchasing power of the Naira, discouraging foreign investment and making imports more expensive. Multiple exchange rates. This system creates uncertainty and hinders economic activity, making it difficult to assess the true value of the Naira. Political instability and security concerns. These factors create an environment of uncertainty, deterring foreign investment and potentially harming the overall economy, impacting the Naira's value. The Nigerian government and central bank are taking steps to address these challenges, but finding lasting solutions requires ongoing efforts and a multifaceted approach. It's important to remember that the factors influencing the Naira's value are intertwined and complex, making it a challenging issue to address. There isn't a single, easy solution, and tackling one factor often requires considering its potential impact on others. Addressing the Naira's struggles requires ongoing analysis, adaptation, and a multi-pronged approach from the government, central bank, and various sectors of the Nigerian economy. The Nigerian government's concerns regarding Binance and its potential impact on the Naira's value stem from a few key arguments. Money laundering. The CBN fears that cryptocurrency transactions, due to their anonymous nature to some extent, can be used to launder illegal funds. Binance, as a major cryptocurrency exchange, could potentially be a channel for such activity, impacting the legitimacy of financial flows and potentially affecting the Naira's stability. Capital flight. The CBN worries that Nigerians might be converting their Naira to cryptocurrencies and moving them offshore, reducing the amount of Naira circulating within the Nigerian economy. This capital flight can put downward pressure on the Naira's value as there's less demand for it domestically. Binance, by facilitating easy conversion to and from crypto, could be seen as an avenue for this capital flight. Unregulated market. Cryptocurrencies are a relatively new asset class, and their regulation in Nigeria is still evolving. The CBN might be concerned about the lack of oversight in the cryptocurrency market, potentially leading to financial risks and instability. Binance, as a large, international platform, might be seen as operating outside the purview of Nigerian financial regulations. It's important to remember that these are the arguments from the CBN's perspective. There are counterpoints to consider. Limited evidence. There's a lack of concrete evidence directly linking cryptocurrency activity on platforms like Binance to a significant decline in the Naira's value. The Naira's depreciation has been a complex issue with established contributing factors like dependence on oil and high inflation, as discussed previously. Scale of impact. Even if some Nigerians use Binance for Naira conversion, the overall scale and impact on the foreign exchange market are difficult to quantify definitively. Regulation efforts. The cryptocurrency industry is working towards establishing clearer regulations. Binance itself has taken steps to implement KYC, Know Your Customer, procedures to combat money laundering. Ultimately, the situation is multifaceted. While the CBN's concerns regarding money laundering, capital flight, and lack of regulation are valid, it's an oversimplification to solely blame Binance for the Naira's weakness. There's no single solution to increasing the value of the Nigerian Naira. It requires a multi-pronged approach addressing various underlying economic factors and fostering long-term stability. Here are some potential strategies. 1. Diversifying the economy. Reducing dependence on oil exports. This could involve promoting other sectors like agriculture, manufacturing, and tourism to create a more diverse and resilient economy less susceptible to global oil price fluctuations. Investing in infrastructure. Building robust infrastructure like transportation networks and power grids can improve overall economic efficiency and attract investment in various sectors. Developing human capital. Investing in education and skills training can empower the workforce and create a more competitive and productive economy. 2. Controlling inflation. Implementing fiscal and monetary policies. The government and central bank can use various tools like managing government spending and interest rates to control inflation and stabilize the Naira's purchasing power. 3. Establishing a unified and transparent exchange rate system. Moving away from the multiple exchange rate system, this can improve market efficiency, attract foreign investment, and provide greater clarity for businesses and individuals. 4. Promoting good governance and addressing security concerns. Combating corruption and fostering transparency, building trust in government institutions, and ensuring adherence to the rule of law can create a more stable and predictable business environment for domestic and foreign investors. Addressing security concerns, tackling issues like crime and conflict can help create a more stable environment conducive to economic growth. 5. Utilizing technology effectively. Embracing innovation, exploring ways to leverage technology like blockchain and digital payments can potentially improve financial inclusion and transparency within the Nigerian economy. It's important to note that these are complex challenges requiring long-term commitment and ongoing efforts from various stakeholders, including the government, central bank, private sector, and citizens. Additionally, the effectiveness of these strategies will depend on a comprehensive understanding of the evolving economic landscape and continuously adapting to changing circumstances. Thank you for joining us on this journey to understand the complexities surrounding the Nigerian Naira. We hope this video has provided valuable insights and sparked your curiosity to learn more about the ever-evolving world of economics. Remember, the Nigerian story is one of resilience and innovation. The country boasts a vibrant culture, talented people, and a strong entrepreneurial spirit. As Nigeria navigates these economic challenges, we believe in its potential to emerge stronger and more prosperous. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more informative and engaging content on diverse topics related to Africa's economies, its people, and their inspiring stories. We look forward to having you on board as we explore the continent together. Remember, we're all part of this journey together. Let's keep exploring, learning, and growing. Until next time, stay curious and keep spreading those positive vibes. Thanks for joining in. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment, and hit subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting content coming your way.